Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera. For lab 2, we have a 2A and 2B. 2A is incline bending and fold. So the objective is to plot the ground profile and rock formation from geological map, which is incline bending and fold. So this learning outcome, students are able to plot a subsurface underneath profile. So students are able to understand the geological structure in the subsurface profile. Students are able to understand the history of the geological area. So theory refer to chapter number 3 and sedimentary rock and the structure geology, chapter number 5. Yeah, and then you need to have equipment like geological map, which is here. Okay, we have lapisan terlipat. Okay, this one, this map, geological map, and then you need to have a graph paper. This one, graph paper, and then you should have ruler, pencil, and color pencil. So the procedure, better you the outcome of this map is you have to draw the cross section on the map between A to X, here X to Y. Okay, and then using the blank piece of paper, mark the intersection. Okay, this one we will discuss later. So for detail, try to read this procedure in this result analysis, and then you have to answer the question here. Outline on how geologists made the geological map, discuss the information that could be extracted from the geological map, explain type of fold, discuss how the fold structure was formed. Okay, we'll discuss. Okay. Lab 2A is about to, this is lab 2A, this incline bedding, incline and fold. We have incline and fold. So geological map shows you this. First is the scale. Scale is important. Scale. And then we have the north legend. North pointed on the section. So this one is east. This one west. South is south. Yeah. So in this geological map we have legend. We have A is sandstone, shale, B, and lempo is mudstone. Mudstone, yeah. So this one is A. We color this sandstone. Okay, we color this C. Shale. It's good to color maps. Blue. Nampak? See? Color. And then E here, blue. And then finally we have sandstone, red. So to draw this cross section, your task is to draw the cross section between X and Y. See, draw this cross sections X and Y. So this geological map shows you the distribution of rocks which is here is on the west side is we have mudstone, shales, and in the middle here area is sandstone, and repeated we have on shale. This location is mudstone, shale again, and sandstone. So the distance on the ground is here is make it at 2.5 cm, make it 2.5 cm. Okay. Sembilan. Kalau tak dapat pun you make it 2.5 cm. So my your scale is 2.5 cm equivalent to 500 meter on the ground. So 2.5 cm on this map equivalent to 500 meter on the ground. Yeah. So 1 cm is equivalent to 200 cm, 200 meter, sorry. So 1 cm equivalent to 1 cm here equivalent to 200 meter on the ground. Okay. To draw this X cross section X and Y, we want to investigate the subsurface information. So in the information that you need is deep direction, and deep angle. This is the information that you need. So for each rocks, for each sediment rock. So to have this information, deep direction and deep angle, so deep direction, deep angle, and then we have to investigate for each boundary, rock boundary, B-A-R-Y, boundary. So we make this table form. First rock's boundary, investigate the deep direction, deep angle. You have to look on the rock boundary, which is we have investigate start from the west, which is here. Boundary between C and D. C and B. So we have boundary of C and B. And then again we have another boundary, which is boundary BA. Okay, BA. Another boundary is BA. Okay, and then watch, another boundary is AB. BA and AB is different. Different. So we have another one is BA. AB. So third is BAB, and then another boundary is BC. Okay, BC, and then BC is here. BC is here. Is a boundary, rock boundary, and then CB is here. CB and BA. Okay, before that, this is the rock boundaries. Rock boundaries. What's that? This is the contour. Yeah, 700 is contour here. 600 here is 500. Yeah. So this geological map contain topographic contour information as well as the geological information. So the lowest is 200, the highest is 700. Important. So to get this deep direction and deep angle for each boundary, so we have to investigate you have to draw the straight line. Straight line of CB. We start with CB. We have to draw the straight line. Okay, straight line is how to draw the straight line. You have to get the rock boundary, same rock boundary at the similar height. For example, here we have similar height at this point, 700 and 700 here. So at least two point that has similar height and similar boundaries, CB. So you can draw this line. This line is CB. Okay, CB. Yeah. What the height is 700. Okay. So we have one line. This line we call that straight line. Okay. To get the deep direction and deep angle, you need at least two straight lines. You have to draw two straight lines at similar boundary. So you have to find another line which is in similar boundaries here. CB. This is CB. Similar boundary at the similar height. So you choose another one. The 600 here. And 600 here. We have another 600 here. At least two. So we just focus on 2 points only, and then try to make this line parallel with the first line. Make it almost parallel. Make it almost parallel. Okay. So we let here is to generalize this bedding plane have a similar deep angle. So this is CB 600. Okay, you can see it, CB and 600. So here you have two straight lines. Strike equal to strike. How to spell strike? S-T-R-I-K-E. Strike. This is straight line for CB. Another one is straight line for CB 700 and CB 600. So based on these two straight line, you can you are able to measure the deep direction and deep angle. Okay. First is try to measure the deep angle. To measure the deep angle, what is deep angle? This angle is, if I have two line, this is for example, this is 700. CB 700, and I have another straight line CB 600, means this is high at 7. So this looks like this. You get it? So with that you have one point. This high point is 700. And you have another point is at 600. So this is your triangle. So this is your horizontal line pointing to this way, because this is higher point, this is lowest point. This is your deep direction. This is your deep angle. So this here is similar to this here, this point. So now the differences between 600 and 700 is here, right? So the differences high 600 is 700 minus 600 is different is 100. So 100 meter difference. So what is the difference between here? So to measure, to get this distance, I call it x here. This one y. Y x here is distance between two line, two straight line. this distance from the straight line, you can measure from this line, which is here, this line. Okay, this line 7, this line 6, you can measure this here. You can measure, since you are make this line parallel, so meaning that you have a similar distance between these two lines. So in this case, about 0.8. I got here. Maybe here 0. About 0.85, almost similar. Yeah. Okay, it's up to depend on your result. Sometimes you can get 0.7, sometimes you can get 0.9. It's depend on your how you draw this line. Yeah. So in my case, I put is 0.8 lah. Yeah. 0.8. Here is 0. Average is 0.8. So I got 8. X here is 0.8. My x is 0.8 centimeter. So from the legend, we know that the 1 centimeter or 2.5 centimeter is 500. So 1 centimeter is 200 meter. So in my case is 0.8. 0.8 is 1 centimeter, 200 times 0.8 divided by 1. Okay, so 200 times 0.8 is 1,160 meter. Right? So we have here in our x here is 160 meter. So how to measure the deep angle? Deep angle is tangent. Yeah, tangent. This is here. Tangent theta equivalent to y divided by x, correct? So it's 100 divided by 160. So what's your answer? 100 divided by 160 is you must to inverse this tangent, so you can get the inverse tangent. You can get the angle of this deep angles. Okay, since I don't have the calculator, so from inversion we can get this 32 degrees. So based on this CB boundaries, you get the deep angle of 32 degrees. Okay, make in table form. So another information that you need to have is deep directions. Deep direction here is the we have this straight line, parallel straight line here. And then perpendicular to this straight line, this one perpendicular straight line, we have deep direction. Deep direction we measure from the the highest to the lowest. Yeah, highest to the lowest. So the pointing is from the highest to the lowest here. Okay, not like this, but in this way. So this is the must be perpendicular to this straight. Okay, when you understand that, so this is our straight. So straight line. So this is our straight first for 700. This one is 600. So this deep direction is perpendicular to straight. Choose the highest point. The highest is 700. Perpendicular. Use your this one is correct. Yang ke sudut protector is must be 90 degrees. Yeah, put your protector is from 0 here. You must center like this line. Point here, so your center is must be here, and your line straight line must be in this parallel to 0 to 180 degrees. and then make sure you're here, and then must be 90 degrees. So my 90 degrees here, so it is, looks like this line is perpendicular to this black line. So 90 degrees here. So our beat direction is in this way, because it's lower, highest to the lowest toward here. Okay, based on the legend that we have here, we know that this line is parallel. So north, so this is to be north, this one toward west, it is, and this one toward west. So like here, this one is toward east, so east is 90 degrees, or you can measure from here. So from here, or from here, whatever is it, so that is, this line is because parallel to this line, so it's 90 degrees. Okay, this is your 90 degrees. Okay, similar to, next we move to the BA. Okay, BA, what you need to do is similar like boundary BCD. You have to find two boundaries, the boundaries, similar boundaries at similar height. For example, here I choose 700. Okay, 700. Okay, make it. Okay. Connect this line. You can see. More clear. Okay. This 700. This one is BA 700. And then we have another line of sight is, we choose that. Maybe you can choose 500 or 600. It's up to you. If I choose, let's say 500, let's say 500. So I got 2 points. It's enough, sufficient. Let's say 500. Make it this line, CBA and 700 and BA 500 parallel. Must be parallel. So must be parallel. This line must be parallel. So similar explanations. In this case, we have BA 700 and BA 500. So similar like this, so we have to draw graph, and then like this is the D angle, and then this is D direction. So D angle. Okay, because this is the height here is 700 minus 500, we have what, 200. Yeah, so the height now is 200. So what is the x here? This y. Y equal to h lah, height. What is x here? X is distance between these 2 points. These 2 points should be similar. Try to make it similar. Okay. For example, here we got 1.6. Yeah, 1.6. Okay, 1.6 centimeter. 1.6 centimeter. Okay, so we know that 1 centimeter equivalent to 200 meter, as stated in our scale here. Yeah, 2.5 500, so 1 cm 200. So 1.6 centimeter equivalent to 200 meter times 1.6 divided by 1 cm equivalent to 300. Right? 320 meter. Right? So meaning that here our x is 352 meter. So our tangent theta here is 200 divided by 320 meter cancel. So theta is equivalent to 200 divided by 200 divided by 320 equivalent to 625, similar like before. So then we get this 32 degrees as well, similar like before. Yeah. So another ones we get this BA is 32 degrees as well. The BA say is from the highest point. We have 700. Put point here or point here, as long as at the boundaries, because this boundary is referring to this north. This one is west. This one is west. If here is north south, so it's easy to put here. So make it your protector is this straight line on this 080 to 0 degrees, and then your 90 degrees here. So meaning this this. So third direction is equal to this line as well as 90 degree. Okay, now we move to AB. AB is here, similar like before. So we choose this boundary AB only. AB only start from here to here, AB, and then we start from this. Let's say AB 500. So at least 2 point. Forget the another line. Yes. This one is this AB. AB. Okay. Right, all the start line must be written. Yeah, this is 500. This one is AB. Different. This one here, BA and AB is different. This one is 500, AB 500. So find another start line. Can be here. Okay. Make it as parallel. Make it parallel. So another line here. So let's say for example here is AB 400. AB 400. So now it's different. Eh? We have this line is 400, 500. This line is 400. So now we have line. This one 500, this one is 400. So so this one AB, let's see, AB 500, we have AB 400. So this is a line, this is a straight line. This one is a straight line for this one. So this is your inclinations. So this is your big direction, and then this your angle, right? Okay. This is how this looks like. So the direction, the angle, so our height, different height is h here is about 500 minus 400 is 100, and then x here is distance between these 2 points, which is 0.5 8 as well, 0.8 centimeter, 0.8 equivalent to 160 meter. So tangent theta equivalent to 100 divided by 160. So our theta is 32 degrees. Yes, sometimes it's not same, sometimes it's similar deep angle. So what is the deep direction? Deep direction is, so we put our 32 degree as well, similar AB. If you have different angle, let's say you get 30 or 28 or 35, it's okay, no problem. Okay, it's up to, depend on your how you draw this line. Okay, for deep direction AB, now we have this one 500 and 400. So this is the highest and this one the lowest. So you point in one the highest area is 500. So must be dropped to the lower. So must be like this. So this is must be, yeah, 90 degrees, must be similar. So this line, straight line is in position of 0 to 180. So 90 degrees, which is similar degrees. So our straight line, our deep angle, our deep direction is toward this direction. This is 90 degrees here, similar here 90 degrees, here as well as 90 degrees here. So 90 degrees, so toward this direction, we know this line is east-west, so this one is to east, this one to west. West is 270 degree. West is 270 degree. 270 degree. For information, 0 is a 0. East is 90 degrees. West is 270 degrees. South is 180 degrees. Okay. Now you continue your works up to this line. Draw this line. For BC, yeah, this one BC is 500, and then this one we have another, yeah, this one is 400. It's 400, another line here, parallel. So the last one BC 400. So again, the directions, this is 400 or 500, so also dipping to this side. So meaning that this layer CB dipping to the east, BA dipping to the east, but AB dipping to west, BC dipping to the west. Okay, you can measure similar. Our CB dipping to the west is BA dipping to the east, AB dipping to the west, BC dipping to west. So you measure similar. To measure deep angle, you have to measure the distance between these 2 points. Similar procedure as before. And then you measure another boundary is CB is here. CB here. Okay, CB 200 here, and then another point here is CB 300. Okay, CB 300. CB 300. Can you see? Okay, 300. So for this case, the dipping is 300 to 200. So meaning that to make this point, use your projector, make this line, straight line on the direction of 180 to 0 degrees, and then you can draw this direction. So like this, okay. So there for this CB, the deep direction to the east. For BA, we only have we can't draw this straight line because there only one. BA 400. We don't have any BA 400 here. So the case for BA, we just follow what our result that we find in the BCB is similar to CB. Okay? BA similar to CB. The result is CB here must be similar to BA. So then you have all the results. So then you have to draw your cross section. Now you can able to draw your cross section between x and y. Just the bottom. Okay, next we have that result. This result is different from you, maybe different from you, it's okay. At least a range from 25 to 35 is accepted for this angle, for this direction, and you can get 85 to 95 or 265 to 275 range. 5 degrees lah, plus minus 5 degrees from your result here, plus minus 5. Similar like this, plus minus 5, yeah. Plus minus 5 from 30. Okay, now you have to draw this cross section, yeah. Our task is to draw the cross sections of the map between A and B. So you have to use graph paper. Then the first you need to know is your scale and your legend. Yeah, you have to your legend and scale. So in this case, we know that from our legend here, 1 centimeter is 200 meter, or 2.5 centimeter is 500 meter. So your drawing must be according to that scale. So 1 centimeter is equivalent to 200 and 1 meter. Okay, let's see here, we start 0 here, 0, then this one is 1 centimeter, so meaning that here is 200, and then we have 400, then we have 600, and then we get 800. Okay, this is our scale. It can be negative, yeah? So negative 200. So okay, this is your scale, must be scale. It's similar like here. It's 200, 400, 600, and go on. So this is your map. This is your map. You have to draw your cross section between x and y here. So you have to put your okay, so when I lipat this, I can see this line. So this line, so it's begin from this line, this one x, begin from this line, and then end is here. I fold this paper because I want to see the line, and this line. So this is the y. The y is here. This is here. Okay, y is here. Okay, here, y. 0 here. 400, 200, 600, 800. Let's draw the boundary. Okay, our scale, our topography is start from 700 to 200, the lowest. So first step is you have to draw the contour line. You have to draw the contour line. And then second, you can put your geological informations. First, contour line. Just focus your contour line. Contour line is this height. Start from here. Let's say from here we have contour line here. 500. We have contour line 500. We have contour line 400. Here disappear here, and we another 400 here, and then up to here is almost about 400 to 500 lah, between that touch 500 here, touch 500 somewhere here. Okay, this touch 500. You can see, I can see this 500. So this line touch 500. So the best is okay, this line contour line is 700, is 600. So make it rata lah sini okay, some flat. Okay, now flat so you know this okay, this is 600. So 600, we hit this line, so drop this line to 600. 600. So this is the line. Then another line here is 500. Is 500. In between 4 and 5 is somewhere here. Okay, 500. And then we have another 400 here. For just follow this line is 400. And then we have another line here. So hit this line. Hit this one. Okay, hit this one. This 400 again. And then we have another line here. See, it's 500. This one 500. Here. It's 500 in the middle here. So this is the point that we need to draw the contour. Okay, how to start this, to draw this line. Okay, we know that. You read again. We have 600 contour height here. We have 700. So mean that this area is higher than 600. So mean it's not like this. Must be like this. Less than 7. 700 is somewhere here. So less than 7 must be somewhere here. Okay, and then drop easily. Just drop, and then from here to here, is it flat? Looks good. This is referring to this point and this point. From this point and this point, 400 and 400. This area is less than 300, less than 400. It's lower than 400. So lower than 400 must be like this lah. Okay, like this. From this point to this point is keep changing from 400 actually up to 450. Again drop to less than 450 and raise to 500 and then drop again. Okay, so just 500 somewhere this level, so we have to raise this, and then again and drop again, and then don't touch 400, don't touch this line, not touch 400, and then again 500, then drop again, but not touch 400. So like this. This is your topographics profile. If you walk from X to Y or cycle from X to Y, this is the terrain looks like the terrain. Okay, this is your topographics. So now you have to put your geological information, subsurface, underneath this line, underneath, not upper, this underneath. So you have to look on the boundaries. Again, we start from your result is AB. Okay, we have the boundaries of CB. Sorry, CB here. Hit this line, XY line at this point, similar to this contour. Because this boundary line hit the contour here. The contour. Okay, so intersect here, similar like boundary. So similar like this. we have point where this point where we have C here and B here. So we have C rocks here. C is mudstone, B is shale. This point and this point. Okay, and then we have another intersect here. Better use ruler. This intersect here. Not look on the strike and look on the your boundary. This is boundary. So boundary here. So again we drop here. We have a B here. We have A here. Okay, and then again we have not here. This is a topographic look on the geological boundary. Here you have A this side, B at that side. Okay, and then again you have another boundary here, geological boundary, which is B this side, C this side, and then we have another boundary here. Yeah, boundary, this is one, C this side, B this side, and then this is B this side and A this side. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boundary as mentioned in our table. So we have CB first junction, first boundary is CB, the deep angle is 32 degrees. So using your projector, you have 0 to 90 degrees. Yeah. Okay. This is horizontal. Let's see. Focus on CB. So our boundary is CB here. The direction of CB is toward to 90 or towards to 90 degrees or to the Y. Yeah? So this direction for boundary B, CB towards to Y. This one X, this one Y. So the direction of CD is horizontal. Draw the horizontal line first. Okay, this horizontal line. So the angle of deep angle is 32 degree. Okay, make it this line or horizontal. Okay, make it this. This is the point center. So 30 degrees. So from horizontal, yeah, 30 degrees. 32 degrees. 32 is here, not here, this direction, but this direction because dipping toward east to the direction. So here, so just draw this line up to here. Okay, stop. Just here. Then another line, another boundary is BA. Is here, BA, as well as the direction is you have to draw the boundaries here, make it one line. This one. Okay. Again make it horizontal, and then 32 degrees here, and then draw this line. So we have another layer. So C is green. Is green. What's the other? Okay, blue this side. D. This is C. This is B. Okay. We have A this side, but we have to know the boundary of A. Look on the boundary of A is here. AB. What is the direction? Direction is towards the west. So that side to X. So make it horizontal. Like this. So make it horizontal, and then dipping to the east of X. 32 against 32 degrees as well. 32 degrees 0, 10, 20, 30. 30 is somewhere here. Somewhere. So we can draw this line to these directions. Okay. Okay, to confirm. Okay, 32. Okay, confirm. And then you know this line 32 degrees, 32 degrees, 32 degrees, horizontal. So make it this line is connected. Okay, connected. So now we know this is the A. Okay. So what you see here is here positions. So BC, again BC is dipping towards BC toward to the east. Yeah. Again check in BC to the to west. Sorry, 270 to west. Okay, again make it horizontal 52 degrees here. So draw this line. Okay, draw this line up to here and match this line because this is B. Is it? This location is B. So this B. Okay. So let's connect it. So this B area. So you know this is B area. So you know this shell and C, and then again so you have to draw another line here CB dipping 31 degrees to the east here, make it horizontal again 30 degrees, and then draw this line. Then again here similar 51 degrees, follow CB 51 degrees here, and then draw this line. Then this is one B, this one A, this one C. This one C, okay, all is C. So you can draw this line, this all this green. And this is green. So this one is B. Okay, this one is A. And we have beautiful cross section between now X and Y. This one X and Y here. So this is what I need from you is this cross section and legend. Yeah, legend. We have to draw the legend. And then by A, this is what is this? What's that? Yeah. That. Yeah. Okay. Scale. Scale. 1 centimeter to 200 meter, and what's that?
Title.
Huh?
Title.
Title. Cross section. Cross section between X and Y for maps A. Okay, that's all. Cross section of XY for maps A. Okay, get it? Thank you very much for your attention. You have to pull out, but it's just sandstone. This one, sandstone. Make it your precision as nice as possible lah. Untuk kemasan dan semuanya. Okay, thank you very much.